POV. You take your kid to Target.
This is cool. Queen, queen, queen. Queens take care of each other. Mom says I'm supposed to be more organized. Can I work on this for my reading log? Perfect for our beach vacation. Dad, can we pull out your CD player? Fit for anyone and everyone? Let's get this for Mom. Live, laugh, Lebanese. Trains and people will always exist.
That's not what it says.
First Bud Light, now Target. Patriots across the nation are actively mobilizing against the department store's pride display, and it's already working. Wait until you see this. It's being widely reported that executives at Target, the national department store chain, have organized an emergency meeting to address concerns over LGBTQ merchandise in a number of their stores. It's further being reported that these emergency meetings are panic signs that executives fear a coming backlash akin to what was recently experienced by Bud Light. Apparently, the retail giant has already instructed a number of their southern locations to hide their pride displays and apparel away from storefronts due to the massive amount of customer backlash. Now, in full disclosure, I'm not a Target guy. You can count the amount of times I've been to Target on one hand. But apparently, from what I've read, Target is actually known for its extensive Pride Month displays in June. I mean, that's something they've apparently been doing for a while now. But apparently, executives started to freak out when they saw what happened to Bud Light. And the moment they started getting even a simmering of backlash among their customers for this June's Pride display, they freaked. They're taking what some are calling precautionary measures to minimize potential confrontations. It's being reported that according to a Target insider, the corporation swiftly responded to customer outrage by instructing managers and district senior directors to immediately downsize the Pride sections. So in a matter of 36 hours, these stores were required to relocate the Pride merchandise to a smaller section at the back of the store, removing large signage, mannequins, and the like. That's how freaked out they were given what they saw happening to Bud Light. And their panic is definitely for good reason. It's now being widely reported that this year's Pride Month collection includes items from a British designer named Opera Allen, whose works feature satanic slogans and drawings of skulls and skeletons. I mean, you cannot make this stuff. This is real, okay? This has actually happened. This is not the Babylon Bee. Target has partnered with a UK-based brand called Opera Allen to design its Pride collection, and its chief designer, someone known as Eric, expresses Satanist views and incorporates satanic imagery in their apparel, including pentagrams and horned skulls. What the hell? I mean, no pun intended, but seriously, what did Target think was going to happen here? So as it turns out, it looks like the damage has already been done. The mass boycott, Bud Light 2.0, appears already underway. It looks like they're ready to bury Target the way they buried Bud Light, and liberals are already freaking out over this. Wait until you see this. You're going to love it. But first, gang, as you probably know, a number of financial experts are predicting that things are about to blow. I mean, the economy is sputtering out of control. You need to prepare now for the economic catastrophe that may indeed be right around the corner. And all of that means that there's never been a better time to protect your assets with the timeless value of gold and silver. And that is where our good friends over at Goldco come in. Gang, click on that link below and learn the 3 simple steps you can take right now to protect your savings the way patriots throughout the centuries have always protected their assets. And that's, of course, with gold and silver. In fact, Goldco are patriots just like us. They are offering you up to $10,000 in free silver while supply lasts. So don't wait. Click on that link below right now and visit my special website, turleytalkslikesgold.com. Benny Johnson announced the official boycott of Target with this ominous warning. Hey, Target, you're on notice. The team that brought you the most successful and costly boycott in American history, Bud Light, we're now coming for you. Sell your Target stock. Do it now. Trust me. Well, that sounds like good advice given what's happened to Bud Light. And so it's no coincidence that Target has been removing the more controversial items associated particularly with the Satanist designer. In fact, Target is citing threats and confrontations between employees and customers as the reason for the removal. In other words, they're concerned about this contributing to a hostile environment. And for everyone's safety, they're removing the offending displays. Here's how Matt Walsh put it. The goal is to make pride toxic for brands. If they decide to shove the garbage in our face, they should know that they'll pay a price. It won't be worth whatever they'll think they'll gain. First Bud Light, now Target. Our campaign is making progress. Let's keep going. And liberals are already freaking out over this. Gruesome Newsom over in California excoriated Target for bowing to the pressure far-right insurrectionist extremists. And of course, he's not alone in expressing his disbelief. I mean, keep in mind, remember, you can never be canceled for being too woke, right? That's the world that these woke leftists live in because that's the world they built, particularly on social media. They took over all the various levers of cultural power, and they've inflicted their woke norms on the rest of us. So they're not used to this notion that wokeness can get you canceled. That's a paradigm shift for the political and cultural left. In other words, they're now realizing that cancel culture is coming for them. The backlash against all things woke is real. It's real economically, and it's devastating even to the biggest multi-billion-dollar corporations on the planet. Bud Light isn't immune to it. No one is. And so it looks like Target now has a big target on its back. The same backlash that devastated Bud Light is coming for it. And if Target goes down, that may indeed be the final nail in the coffin of Woke Inc. As always, make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. You definitely want to check out my latest video on the truth about Ron DeSantis' presidential bid. You're not going to want to miss that. So make sure to click on the link and I'll see you over there. God bless. Hey gang, I know what it's like to feel alone out there in these turbulent times, but I broke free. If you too have been looking for a community with like-minded patriots who are serious about resisting globalism, building a parallel economy, and having intelligent and deep fellowship on a regular basis, then you've come to the right place. In my Courageous Patriot Insiders community, we're building a close-knit movement of, by, and for patriots who are breaking free from the outrage and despair cycles of the mainstream media and taking on the fight against globalism. Every week, I deep dive into the content I can't share on big tech and give you the cliff notes on the truth of how patriots just like you are building up their communities, starting patriot businesses, and fighting the woke in both public and private. All with a few history and political lessons from yours truly, of course. If you want to stop feeling alone as a patriot and stand together with this fast-growing community, be sure to click on the link in the description below. Don't wait. Join me and my Patriot Coalition today, and let's get fighting.